mystery of our vanishing colonists is at last solved. They were abducted by the Illuminate and transfigured into the potential assailants with which we must now contend.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters.
We destroyed the Illuminate once. Now, we will do it again.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldivers. Go now and shoot you all. Remember this. Every day is a good day to die for democracy.
Injury? What injury? Calling down a support weapon. I've got the package. Dropping package. I'm on the terminal.
Objective completed. Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver.
Sending in an eagle!
High priority target eliminated. Just
No to democracy! Reinforcing.
Allied destroyer has left the squadron.
Dropping a pin. North. 100 meters.
I found something. Extraction at 30 minutes remaining.
Supplies. Tagging map. West. 100 meters. Requesting tac map. Marking location. We've got equipment. There's something here. Dropping a pin. Northwest, 100 meters. Calling in an eagle. Requesting sentry. Got a sample. Tagging map. North, 200 meters. Tagging location, east.
I found something.
Bug outpost spot. Calling in an eagle.
Take liberty.
Found something! You may proceed to extract.
Extraction
Fire in the
weapon.
Throwing grenade!
Found something!
Sample collected.
Eagle 1, returning to destroyer for resupply.
There's something here.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Throwing supply beacon. Helldivers never die. How about a nice cup of liberty?
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver.
Calling down a support weapon. Marking location. Jack north inbound.
Extraction is available.
Reloading.
Dropping a pin. Northeast. 50 meters.
Eagle's back from the nest.
Liberty lead.
Tagging map. East. 100 meters. There's something here.
Got a sample. Dropping a pin. Southeast, 100 meters.
zone. This is Pelican 1, preparing for touchdown. Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
You have maintained our way of life.
Mission accomplished without a single casualty. Kate looks extra sharp today, Helldivers.
The siege upon managed democracy continues. Let us... The Illuminate have returned, but their autocratic intentions remain shrouded in mystery.
Initiating FTL jump to the Walkthroughs system. FTL jump successful. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
Really? That's neat.
Calling down supply.
Somebody the autocannon backpack.
Marking location. Northeast. Cancel that. Objective located. West. Tagging map. West. 300 meters.
Calling in orbital strike. South, 100 meters. Tagging location. South.
You gotta destroy the factories. costs us a game, guys. It's about what you're doing.
What's the I got the terminal! Calling down to support weapons. Hell bomb arms! Clear the area!
Calling in reinforcements.
We have 6 lives remaining.
Extraction is available.
Calling down a support weapon!
Sample collected. Requesting sentry.
Calling down a walker!
Calling in extraction.
squadron.
Their survival indicates that our children and our freedom.
What about here?
Allied destroyer has joined squadron. Launch initiated.
The fate of all humanity's children are in your hands. Do not let them.
Requesting tac pack. Support weapon inbound. Objective located. West.
Nothing in the chamber.
Northwest, 50 meters.
Hive structure destroyed. Objective critical stratagem available.
Get some! Get some! Calling in a hell bomb!
Air sample acquired.
I got the terminal! Hell bomb more! Clear the area! Reinforcing!
Democracy delivered.
Dropping a pin, northwest, 50 meters. Tagging map. North. Far.
Auto breach!
Enemy patrol. North. To the sky. New mag.
Requesting air support!
Smoke outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate. Fire in the hole! Activating jump pack.
Yo. Doing here. Helldivers. Trying to get we call that the kill zone skins.
Bugs, north.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
To the sky. Kill 'em all. Two men. Got a spotlight. Have a taste of democracy. Two men. Last reload.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
Throwing grenade. Requesting air support. Fire in the hole. Throwing down a walker. Requesting air support. Requesting advanced weaponry. Calling in reinforcement.
And of course they
Calling in reinforcement. Joining the fray.
Attacking man. Southwest. Far.
and of course
Calling in reinforcement. Point me to the enemy.
Extraction is available.
Reinforcing. Requesting walker. How'd you like to taste some freedom?
Calling in reinforcements. Have a taste of democracy. Heavy, southwest, on my position.
Joining the fray. Reinforcing. Reinforcing.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Activating jump pack. Slowing down to the line. Busting dead.
Sending in an eagle.
Going down a sentry. Flashing sentry. How'd you like to take freedom?
Tagging location. Cancel that.
Throwing grenade. Let's go. Let's go. Requesting orbit. Sending in an eagle. Freedom never sleeps. To democracy. Requesting air support. How'd you like to taste of freedom?
He got disconnected. God, that's annoying. PC.
Priority alert. The Scotch system.
Helldiver, take command of the galaxy's liberation. join your fellows in righteous liberation.
Initiating FTL jump to the Tarsh system. Jump complete. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Calling down the support weapon.
This is it. This is the solemn duty for which you were born.
Requesting
Defend
advanced
democracy
delivery.
at any cost.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available. Objective critical stratagem available.
Calling in a hellbomb. Engaging terminal. Incendiary. Dropped him.
Automaton facility destroyed.
Calling in orbital.
Tagging map. Southeast. 300 meters.
Not today. Bomb outpost. Ha! Bomb fabricator on my position.
Outpost cleared.
Dropping a pin. East, 100 meters.
There's only 2 lives left.
Taking that.
Don't die. I think someone messed up the hell bomb.
Calling in a hell bomb. Requesting orbital strike. Requesting orbital strike. Hell bomb armed. Clear the area. Requesting air support.
Outpost destroyed. Mission is progressing. Objective critical stratagem available.
Back empty! Here!
Shit.
Tarsh system.
Zero friendly fire incidents is the sort of statistical anomaly I welcome.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Helldiver.
A multitude of
All
operations,
personnel must
each
submit
one. Your fellow Helldivers rage against the enemy's tyranny. Join them.
Initiating FTL-2, the Bashir system.
Uh-oh.
Allied destroyer has left squadron. Jump complete. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone. Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver.
Reloading for prosperity! Liberty leap. Throwing supply beam.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Calling down objective equipment. Requesting orbital. Package acquired. Taste of democracy. Dropping package.
Liberty dispensed.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Mission progress logged.
To the sky.
Dropping a pin. Northeast, 50 meters.
Found something.
Illuminate, northeast. Tagging location, northeast. Marking location, northeast.
This. Yeah, what's up, Arthur? It's been a while.
Yeah, so are you?
It's all good. Just catching up with the Helldivers thing. Have you done it yet? Yeah, the kill zone. Excusez-moi, yeah. The kill zone skins. Oh. Well, now's a good time for it. They released the third faction.
I saw that.
We got. Yep.
Well, they also released a huge update to services today.
Let's see.
They added a second support system.
Way of life.
Hmm.
I'll probably be doing that, but I just found out. I knew it was coming, but they didn't really give us a release date. They just kind of dropped it on us today. A few hours ago, but I'm not going to download it yet because I'm building a new computer later today.
New computer, nice. What you going for?
Well, I'm going to reuse the same graphics card for now until the next gen series comes out. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna see how they are. I don't know if I'm gonna go with a Radeon or if I'm gonna go with a RTX series. Either RTX 50 series or one of the new like 8000 series.
at the moment that CPU is gonna last you well, more than a couple more years. So far, there's no game yet that's really maxing it out. Gotcha. I will say, yeah, it's overkill.
Calling down the supply. Or they had the cache was sitting under the heat plate, and the cores were down by the pins. And basically, it sounds like they reversed it because you couldn't overclock the 5800s or 7000s because, like your cooling was like ineffective with it. But since they flipped it and they put the cores right underneath the heat plate, the thermal plate, and they put the cache underneath it down by the pins, now overclocking is possible. The CPU cooling is effective again now, so.
Okay. So you're into the overclocking thing, because for me, I don't touch the overclocking unless I absolutely need it, because there's like I forgot the word for it. It degrades the CPU if it's constantly being at the edge of its max performance. It reduces the lifespan.
I don't push it to like maximum. What I usually use like one of those automated systems to
Gotcha.
Like how my cooling is and everything. Like I do some overclocking, but not like I'm not pushing it to like the limit, you know.
All right. Yeah.
I use. I'm definitely like no master at it. I use Ryzen's KVO AFE's like automated program called Ryzen Master.
Yep. The tuning programs.
Yeah, you basically just set it like does a diagnostic on your system for an hour and a half, and gives you, automatically overclocks things. It takes into consideration cooling the program's made by,
I will have to say yes, that's fine. But when they're making the programs, it's just if you look at the agreement and so on, basically they're saying that anything you change is under your choice, even if it degrades the performance or not. Oh my god, the server crashed. So that's the reason why I don't really OC my CPU if I really want it to last very long, unless I absolutely need the horsepower. Which games are you running on it that kind of makes the 7890 kind of cuff a little bit?
it's okay. What have I been playing lately?
Yeah.
Mostly Star Citizen.
Of course it. I gotcha. Yeah, I can imagine Star Citizen making those CPUs kind of choke a little bit from time to time.
Well, Star Citizen's not very well optimized. Like, when I'm looking at my you can display like your GPU and CPU info in the game.
Yep. Overlay.
When I'm in the new area, it's like my CPU is running 1,000,000 miles a minute, and my GPU is just sitting there chilling.
Yep. Exactly.
Intense. It actually runs better when you put the graphics all the way up to ultra, because it seems to get your GPU running a little more. Some of the work ends up on your GPU. So it's a little weird. The game, it's an alpha, it's not optimized, but
Agreed.
I guess these extra Vcache helps a lot with it, from what I've been told.
Yes, I will agree that it will. The reason why pumping up the graphics to ultra is because it's slowing down the draw calls by the GPU for the CPU. And in that regard, in CPU, any open world game, like anything of massive open world nature, is always going to be CPU bound. And with the nature of Star Citizen, they don't have a limit cap, or they're well beyond the usual limit cap of the number of assets available within that instance of the game. So that's where the ouch is coming from. That's the optimization issue. It's just a sheer number of assets.
I was on the VTR server testing the new solar system.
Liberty's enemies
Mhm.
ever closer.
Yeah.
Initiating STL jump to the star system.
Oh yeah.
Not out in like space, but I was like on a station or something. I was getting like 15 FPS. And normally I'm sitting around 60.
FTL jump successful.
But then they released a patch that optimizes a few things, I guess. And then I started
Hellpods prime.
like a little closer to like 35, 40 FPS.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running a 50. Right now, I'm running a 5900X Ryzen 9 5900X with a RTX 37. I'm building this. It's still packaging and everything. I gotta put it together. But I've got the 9800X. I'm gonna put together today.
In your use case, we're talking about Star Citizen. Yes, the 9800 is definitely gonna improve your situation. But the other thing that I think you should wait for is the 50 series regarding the max VRAM they got on it. Because right now, I think your 3070 is on 12 gigabytes. Or, yeah. So the 50 series is gonna be upping that VRAM average to 16 now. Star Citizen is definitely gonna need those.
To start off today, I'm glad for the
Mm-hmm.
you know, because
Oh.
I have the nerves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when the 50 series comes out, I'll be buying the 50 series or one of the 8000 series of AMD. I haven't decided yet, you know. There's some minor things that you can do if you use AMD with AMD, you know. When you go into like their program, I mean it's mostly like you can kind of tweak things all in the same program just because it's all AMD, you know.
If you mean with the control panel of the drivers, I get what you mean. Because my only issue, yeah, the Ryzen Master, but they just put in basically what NVIDIA has is a separate one. Usually most people use MSI Afterburner, and AMD just kind of put it in one place. They have the same features as Afterburner and the driver control panel in one now. But my thing with AMD though is the driver support. They're getting better definitely, but they're still not as fast as the NVIDIA ones, especially with the latest of the games. It's just the driver that's kind of slowing them down. There's also one more thing. If your use case is for streaming, NVIDIA still has the one up on AMD. AMD is catching up, yes, lots of people are arguing about that. But when it comes to the workstation applications, a lot less headache with NVIDIA. Video editing, Photoshops, and so on. Yeah, just giving you a heads up, just in case you end up editing a video in the future.
The only streaming I do whatsoever is a Discord, like share screen. What do you call that? Like that's not what you do.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
You're on a whole nother level, you know. But yeah, if I would have had, I think one of these
ETA minus 1 minute, 50 seconds.
great for the Atlas days, you know, with all that extra V cache.
Yes. But again, it's Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. The thing also with the Star Citizen thing is because the other thing that's limiting it also, it's not just your hardware, it's the engine itself. The end game engine's limits is what's hampering the system. So even if you have the most powerful supercomputer out there, if they didn't do it right, you will still get those dips. The one thing you're looking at, I think you assume you know what the 1% low means, right? 1% low. Oh, I mean, 1% low basically is... Okay, one sec, currently in the fight. 1% low basically is a big factor for the feel of smoothness in the game. So it's not just raw FPS. We're talking like 300 FPS, super smooth. No, if you have 300 FPS but your 1% lows is hitting like what 60, it's gonna feel weird. It feels smooth and not smooth at the same time. If that makes sense for you. Notice that if you play some older games, for some reason when you run it on your computer, it feels butter smooth. Like everything just feels right. But there are some games where you're playing it even at like 100 FPS, 144 FPS, but for some reason, there's some jankiness to it. That's the 1% lows. So when you're looking at your overlay, I don't know where it is in AMD, if you can find the part there that says display 1% lows, you may want to take a look. The lower the 1% lows is with your target FPS, like for example, if it's 60 and your 1% lows is hitting like 15, that's a rough experience. That's what you call the stuttery feeling, not buttery. It's stuttery. So those are the metrics that you want to check out from time to time.
Okay, I'll have to look into that.
Sure. Yeah. The simpler version is the 1% lows is the FPS dropping because of whatever it is the engine is loading. So if the hardware has any issues in between, like hardware latency or driver issues, or just plain the game engine is not really running where it should be running, you'll see it in the 1% lows. That's the reason why when you start watching the YouTubers and so on. Oh, who was that? Thanks for the follow, AlphaZan666. So yeah, you'll see them talk about 1% lows. So there's two words that you're looking for: frame time. I mean, you know frame time, right?
Yeah.
All right. So frame time is very, very reliant on the 1% low.
Sample collection below.
Oh, okay.
Allied destroyed.
Because I'm hearing that you have interest in the the stats and stuff, so I'm giving you a little bit extra there.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, so
Overclocking,
mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, that you're exploring the other stuff. Definitely, I like hearing. Yeah.
I want to do it slow and be careful with it because I don't want to fuck up my hardware.
I agree, man. Lots of people are kind of going in hard. They don't know how easy they got it now. It's because back in the olden days, all the safeguards in the hardwares does not exist. There's no proper voltage limiting. There's no proper clocking, and so on. Literally, you put in the wrong an extra zero in there, something explodes immediately. Yeah, you can't restart your way out of your mess, because especially with the CPUs and video cards before, something goes bzzzt, gone, dead zos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But at least nowadays, they did something a little bit now. The drivers now have hard caps, and even the BIOSes have hard caps now. So it's not going to kill your device immediately. So don't be afraid to experiment. But if I were you, have you ever touched the BIOS where you're overclocking?
Yeah, a little bit.
You did a little bit? All right, yeah. I mean, that's the more stable route if you can do it.
More like much, you know.
I see. Well, I'm also kind of new on the AMD side of things. I went from Intel to AMD because Intel had like fabrication issues for the 14th gen. So, and I needed a new CPU. So I kind of, this is a weird time to go back to Intel. I'm going to try the AMD. So I've been checking out AMD, and AMD has a lot of stuff you need to fiddle on the BIOS. So, like for example, in my case, for the streaming side of things, there's what they call a CPPC preferred cores setting. Basically, that is the hardware version of AMD for scheduling the core processes, scheduling the cores for whatever process you're running in the game. I mean, the PC. So in this case, in my case, when I'm streaming, some of my friends are saying sometimes my voice goes crackly, and I'm looking at my CPU. It's not even close to 30% or 40%. It turns out that by default, AMD has preferred CPPC preferred cores on by default, which kind of overloads individual cores. So a giant chunk of the processes are just being put into one single core. And when a core gets overloaded, the first thing that goes is the audio. The audio starts crackling. That's the sign that there's a core already at its limit. So ever since I turned that feature off in the BIOS, my audio is now cleaner. Significantly cleaner. So just giving you a little bit of the experiences I had with the AMD thing. So if ever you end up playing Star Citizen again with your new CPU, but for some reason when you're talking to your friends, they go like, oh, why is your voice all crackly? Yada, yada, yada. You may want to check that out. At least you get the heads up. Yeah, there you go, AMD. There's also probably one more thing you might be interested. Have you ever heard of the concept of undervolting?
Yes.
All right.
I've heard people are doing that with the 9800.
Announcement system test.
Yes. Because in your case, since you're interested with the temperatures and whatnot, undervolting is the best way for you to cool your rig outside of the fans and the pumps and so on. Because with undervolting, you lose nothing. You don't actually drop in performance. You increase performance because your CPU is running cooler because your voltages are stable at a lower rate. So that's more on the silicon lottery thing. It depends on your CPU if it can tolerate lower voltages, because sometimes the not so good silicon's lottery thing, it needs higher voltages for it to run at the set, what do you call that? The target rates. So in your case, you can try reducing the voltage lower and lower and lower until it starts going unstable, then push it back up a little. And chances are, if you can shave off like 5 degrees from it, that's automatically going to be like 5-10% extra performance because it can speed itself up higher with a lower voltage. So it's win-win. It's win-win. And right now, my AMD, I'm running on a mid-range 5700X. It's currently undervolted, and it's also overclocked at the same time. But the joke is, I'm currently at 60 degrees, probably 65 degrees max on an air fan, an air-cooled fan, 65 degrees. Yeah.
I hear a lot of the air-cooled fans are actually pretty good.
I prefer air-cooled fans, yeah, because if ever the fan fails, the fins will act as a passive cooler. Unlike with a water pump, if the water pump fails and you're not aware that it failed, there's nothing cooling the CPU except the water. But that water is gonna go hot really quick and it's not moving. So I stay away from water pumps unless you're really fussy with your case. You can see it. How do you check your pumps? Do you listen to them? Do you touch it? Or you just assume that they're working?
Well, I mean, I monitor the temp of the processor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. At least you do.
61
Yeah.
degrees.
There you go. That's good. But imagine some other people who don't do that. Yeah. Pump brakes and it's suddenly 100 plus degrees. Dead.
I've got all my specs up on my second screen.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time when I'm gaming.
Yeah, good. I used to do that also. I got my overlay always in the corner. But I kind of grew out of that eventually. Because you'll end up always like, what we call that? Obsessively looking at the numbers while you're playing. You'll find yourself always kind of flicking your eye upper left, upper right. Just,
The struggle to manage democracy
AIO
continues.
failing
We have no
once.
time to waste.
oh, really?
And I found out about it because my computer did a protective shutdown.
Oof. Oof. Yeah, that's really close.
Yeah. Well, my limit is 90.
Agreed. Yeah.
I think after I get to 90 degrees, it does the protective shutdown.
It's really bad when it hits like the 100 plus because that's where the solders start micro cracking from the thermal shot. If it's always hitting the 100 plus, so 90 is a good emergency point where things should stop because that's not normal for any CPU unless the cooler is absolutely ass. There's no CPU that should be hitting 90s.
Right now, I'm playing a game. I'm playing. It's not like a really crazy, demanding. I'm just playing Diablo 2 Resurrected right now.
Oh,
Just
okay.
messing around on that a little bit, and it's running at 61 degrees right now.
61 and it's not even half the CPU because that's Diablo 2. So
Yeah.
Is there a way to speed up the pump? You may want to get that a little bit cooler. I mean, not saying it's bad, but then again, depends on the ambient temps as well. Because right now with the 5700X, I am running at how many percent? 56% usage. I am currently at 62 degrees.
Let's see, what's my current usage? Is that TDC CPU?
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 28%.
Oh, that should be a little bit cooler. If I have a choice, I mean, for my own standards, I'm assuming you could be able to hit like 55 or something.
Let's see what it does with Star Citizen.
From the sound of it, it's probably gonna hit like 70 above.
We'll see. Right now it's kind of jumping around all over the place while I'm loading.
Oh yeah, depends on the area. The more assets, the more CPU heavy it becomes, and yeah, like a cityscape in the open world.
This computer I did not build myself. This computer I bought from Micro Center. Back when I couldn't get my hands on anything, but it's only got a 240 millimeter AIO.
I see.
For the new computer, I bought a 360 millimeter.
I got. When was the last time you checked the paste on that heatsink though? The thermal paste.
This computer, I've never checked it.
That may be it, man. It could be running dry now. That's why it's running a little hotter.
Yeah, that's something you did, like it degrades.
It depends on the type of thermal paste, but all paste will degrade over time. So if we're talking like about 3, 4, 5 years now, yeah, it usually 3, yeah. It's definitely time to check out the thermal paste and have it reapplied with either a better one or there's a lot of fancy pastes, but it's overpriced. for the little tiny degree of change for it. Just grab a good one. I think the Grizzlies one are good.
This one's old, though. I don't know that I trust using this. Just the space that I have.
Agreed.
It's about 12 years old, this bottle. But I have what comes with the processor. They usually send me with like a little vial of
I'd go with a fresher one because some of the old thermal pastes they separate over time. You know, like those jars of peanut butter that's been there a little too long. You can see the oil and then the peanut the peanut part at the bottom. Some thermal paste does that, so you gotta check it first.
I've also heard people use like thermal pads now too.
Thermal pads not recommended for CPUs. It's only for the memory kits, the RAM chips, not kits. The memory chips. You could buy carbon thin pads for the CPU. The problem with it though is once you apply it once, chances are if you try and remove it, you could remove it, but it's so paper thin. You sneeze at the wrong time, you could shred the thing.
Loading Star Citizen right now in the new area.
Sure.
But I'm probably not going to mess with this computer too much because after today I'm taking it apart. And I'm not...
Yeah.
I'm taking the graphics card out of it and then it's going to sit in the closet probably for... I don't know. So my plan right now is... I might either sell this computer or give it away to a friend or something. Because...
Don't give it away in the first week though. Usually, if there's something wrong with the computer, it shows up after a week.
Oh, no, it's gonna be... No, I'll tell you my plan. My plan is, so I'm buying, I've got this new computer that I'm putting together today.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the RTX 3070 out of the computer that I bought 3.5 years ago. But it was during like that whole shortage and everything. You couldn't get your hands on the card, so after
I remember.
Series graphics card for like a year and coming up empty, I decided to just go with a pre-built to get it. Because before that, I was running now it would be like a 12-year-old computer. So back then it was probably closer to like 9. I was running an i7 3770K, so a third generation i7. And like that's old,
I know.
I think that was 2010-ish, maybe 2012.
Wanna hear about old? I was playing with an i7 3rd gen 3770.
I was definitely due for an upgrade, and I was to a point where I could no longer play current games.
Yep.
So, I felt like I desperately needed an upgrade, and that was when when I first met you, I was playing Alice on that computer, on that 3rd gen i7, and I was running two 660 Ti's, GT 660 Ti's with the SLI connector. And,
Wow.
eventually, I decided to upgrade the graphics card to a RTX 2060. And that made a difference. I know it was bottlenecked quite a bit by the processor. I think it was bottlenecked by like 20%. But then, it was $300. I wasn't putting anything. It would have been a waste to put a 2070 in or, a 2080 back then.
Yeah, it's not.
With that CPU, I don't think I'd notice any difference between a 2060 and a 2080,
Yeah. If I have to say something, the worst bottleneck is on the CPU because the frames will be skipping around instead of just consistently low. It's gonna go low, really bad, low, really, really bad. So never get into a CPU bottleneck as much as you can. So yeah, go for it.
And I'm at 66 degrees.
There we go. It's almost 70. And that's probably not the heaviest spot in the game yet, right?
No, right now I'm in the heaviest spot in the game would be the new system, Pyro. But I'm not over there.
From the sound of it, when you go over there, it's definitely gonna hit the 70s.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, the moment you get new CPU, everything checks out. Maybe you could try re-exploring the undervolting side of things. That's the open secret that overclockers are doing. They're not saying they're undervolting it to get the speeds they're getting, the clock settings.
I'll probably, for the most part, use it just out of the box. You know, at least at first.
Yeah, agreed. Usually what I do in my case, whenever I buy a new system,
BIOS settings are for,
yeah,
but
stress test it to the max. Always for about a good week. If it's a good system will last you without any hitches, no issues. Because the problem with that is lots of people, they never stress test their new CPUs. Because they're only like running like ultra light games like Dota, League of Legends. They never realize how light those games are. The moment they put in like a game like Cyberpunk, and the power supply starts pushing more volts, and boom, computer shuts down.
right now in this area, I'm at 37% on my processor.
See that? But the frames are
This area is
not
more optimized than the new area.
right. What's the FPS at the moment?
Let's see. Right now, I'm getting about 75 FPS.
75 at 30% CPU. See? So that's the engine limit that we're looking at. How about the GPU? GPU not even max, right?
Let me see what my GPU is doing. Let's see, the little in-game thing is my GPU is at 11.6.
So what does that what does the numbers tell you, right? So you're only hitting 70 FPS, no breaks, no FPS limits. CPU not even half. GPU not even close to a quarter. And yet the FPS at 70. So what you're looking at right now is engine limit.
Yeah.
Love.
Now my FPS is saying I'm at 40.
Yep. Engine limit.
It looks smooth though. I don't know why 40 looks smooth.
That's the 1% low thing and the frame time thing. So, for example, there's a reason why the PlayStation games before the console games look smooth on your TV. It's because their frame time. What the devs are actually optimizing is the 1% low. 1% low means the frames never dip below the average. So the farther the 1% low with the average FPS, like for example 60, and then it dips to 50, it doesn't feel bad. 60 FPS, 51% low, it doesn't feel bad. But if it's 60 FPS and then suddenly 1% low hits 25, 30, ooh, that's the weird. It should look smooth, but it's not smooth feeling to the game. So in this case, probably it feels smooth because the 1% is not dipping below 40. So your current average is 40, but the 1% low is like 35. It feels fine. A little slow, not as smooth, but it feels fine. It's the feel, not the look. It's the feel of playing it that the 1% low is going to be affecting. That's the reason why if you're playing any competitive games, people always obsess about the 1% low. because that's gonna determine the responsiveness of the game. Some people mistake that for latency. Input latency, nah. No matter how fast your FPS is, and they're all obsessing about, oh, it's my mouse and not enough pull rate. It's my keyboard. Actually, no, it could be as simple as just the 1% loss in the game and your hardware in general.
Have you ever looked into Star Citizen or no?
I'm interested in Star Citizen. I played EVE Online before. My only gripe with it is because it's a massive investment of time. I don't like the idea of the game wiping. I don't like also the idea that it's gonna take so long that we're practically grandparents by the time it fully releases.
I don't know. They've set a release year for Squadron 42.
They've been always doing that. It's
right now.
Yes, it's Squadron, but not Star Citizen, the game.
I'll tell you this though. It seemed fairly like their updates seemed fairly stagnant up until about 2 years ago, and then they've been like moving at light speed on shit. You know, they have made a lot of progress in the past year or two.
Yeah, but how long has it been? It's like almost 15 years. Or am I over exaggerating it? I'm not too sure. Oh yeah.
Like that, but
Yeah.
you know, I do think like
Yeah. I have way less white hair when they started announcing the game. I was waiting for it. And yikes. Here we are. But I get what you mean.
They're doing things that have never been done before, though. You know.
I agree, but there's I'm not saying I'm being contrarian or something. It's just more like I agree that they're not doing that. They've done things that haven't done before, but up to what point? You could say that they want to create the first virtual reality EVE Online with, yeah, but it's gonna take them 50 years. So that's my only thing, because gaming has to be like a season thing. You gotta think about it as a season thing, because people are getting old, fans are getting old, so on and so forth. They're funding your ass. You gotta make sure that the guys that are funding you are still alive when you release it, right?
I have definitely funded them. I've spent a little too much money on this game, probably.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I really want, I'm with you there, where I really want a real space. It's no longer sim, it's more like a Second Life kind of thing. Space life, Second Life kind of game. Like owning your own ship, your own company, a spaceship, and so on, and then you're having a little bit your adventures of the unknown, uncurated experiences, player emergent storylines from the player base. I'm looking for that as well. But
You know, they've got in the old system. There's 3 main planets, and then all those planets have moons. And the thing that I thought was like the most impressive was you can, like, number one, you can get out of your ship seat and like move around it, and you know,
Yep.
you know, you can go from flying around a ship to driving a car kind of thing, or a tank, or you know, or just like first-person shooter on the ground, or in bunkers, or you know,
Yep.
that kind of thing. There's no loading. There's no load screens between any of it. You know, it's all very seamless, and like the loading that does happen, they kind of hide it. You know.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, I'm also waiting for that stuff. But there are like smaller games that kind of feature something similar, like the current iteration No Man's Sky. And then there's of course, you know, Elite Dangerous has that ship to tank thing, but yes, no walking around part. Then there's also the game X4. X4, I forgot what subtitle they got have on that thing now. It's the X4 series. They're making a whole revamp of it as well, where you can own space stations, but it's single player. So meh. Yeah, again. Huh?
They call it certain mission.
Oh.
But like you go from flying in your ship to, you see a planet, you fly down to the planet, you can land, you
Yeah.
yourself.
I like that.
You get
Yeah.
out, you walk around on the ground, or you can go into a city. When you're like in the city, there's no loading screen for going from space to atmosphere to
Yeah. And you're definitely you're gonna need lots of RAM.
And then when you're even when you're on the ground in the city, if somebody flies by, you see them. Like you're in the same city.
I know. Yeah.
Ships. It's I don't know. To me, it feels huge.
It is huge. I want it, but it's a question for me right now is you're getting like chunks of it. It's currently in chunk stage rather from.
They have free fly events here and there.
I did. I tried a couple of those. So my main issue is yes, you can fly, you can land on stuff, but I'm always ending up in the mindset of if I'm investing your life, your second life here. Yeah, that's the thing. It's if they wipe the progression or so on, because I'm always, whenever I play the game, I'm always in the mindset where it's like Second Life, wherein you're building up a reputation, making a name for yourself. Yeah. So that's always my question there.
Some people have reputations in this game based just on skill. There are certain players where it's like them just because of their skill. Like
yeah, that's right.
Dogfighter or something.
Yes.
But there are.
That's the dream.
In this game, there are definitely names that I know where it's like, oh, it's it's Black Wolf. I don't want to fuck with him. I don't know or care how much money or reputation he has with all these different factions or anything. Like, we know he's a bad, PvP, he will kill me 100% of the time. In ship-to-ship combat. But at least in a fighter, if I'm in like a large multi-crew ship, there are ships that a small fighter cannot touch. You know what I mean?
The capitals, basically.
Yeah, I own a capital ship.
I'm not surprised. But yeah, exactly. I get the idea, because one of my childhood dreams is running like a mercenary company, wherein everybody knows the name, and then they see your company warping in, they see the logo and so on. I fantasize about that in my younger years.
It's not like Alice though, where people know that you're there. You're coming into a server. It's not announced. And,
right.
But yeah, I have my Polaris, which is my capital ship, fully crewed. It's nasty, But most of the time I fly around solo. There are times where we have a crew, decent sized crew. I haven't ever had the thing fully manned though. We've always had at least a turret or two unmanned.
Right. And that's part of that's part of the reason why if Star Citizen can pull the miracle of actually fully releasing the game, it's because that's part of the reason why you're not able to build up your crew as well. It's because a lot of people feel that the game they're not too invested on the game. So if it doesn't feel complete, for a person that never invested on the game or doesn't have a latent natural penchant for science fiction games, even line hardcore stuff, you're gonna lose a lot of players. They'll check it out, then they'll disappear because the game is not complete. Because for us guys that dreamed of this, you can see the possibilities, the potential.
So the thing
But
they just added is that they added a brand new solar system with new planets, new stations, new everything to explore. And basically, you go there through a wormhole, and you have you fly through the wormhole. And
it's like the
new systems, you know, but like, you know, they keep you. You know, it's all interactive. I'm actually sitting at the wormhole right now if you want to see it.
well, actually, I'm a little bit running on the last few minutes because it's kind of an awkward time at the moment over here in the Philippines. So yeah, I can have a quick look. Why not? I'll check it out. You can stream it.
Alright, I'll stream in here.
But yeah, but I can't stay long. I got like maybe about 5 more minutes in me because before I need to poof out for a bit.
I won't pick that one.
Sure. Oh wait, where's the button?
Alright, so right now I'm flying a Constellation Taurus.
I see.
This is kind of like a medium-sized ship.
Hell yeah, that's a nice ship. I like the X style.
Yeah, this, if you want to see the interior real quick, you got
Oh my god, I missed this. Yeah, I missed the walking around the ship shit.
This is the exit. I forgot to get close, so I'm in my bathrobe. You know, the cargo's physical now. Cargo's physical.
Gotcha.
Physically move it.
Hello.
Let's see. What's up, Katie?
Nothing much. I just got home.
Let's see. Welcome back. Yeah, Arthur. Meet a friend, Katie, and Katie, Arthur, friend from one of my survival game runs before. He's showing me his capital ship in Star Citizen.
Hello.
Oh, this isn't my capital ship. This is like a medium-sized ship. My capital ship's huge.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, this is not capital. This is I would say this is like, if a capital ship
Corvette.
is like size 5, I would say this is like a size 2 ship.
Okay.
This one,
Frigate then.
I would say the most efficient crew for the 2, but I can, you know, I have something for people to do if there's 3 people on board. But yeah, this is a 2-man, 3-man, at least right now.
What are you guys doing?
I would say 3-man.
I'm just kind of standing by Helldivers, slowing down, and then almost AFK. I'm just Arthur is kind of just showing me how the current status of Star Citizen is and with its development.
Oh, I see. Have you watched the live stream, the Monster Hunter Wilds West live stream this night? Right.
There's a new one. If there's a new one, I missed it.
Yeah, me too. Actually, Dylan was watching it. Last night. Yeah.
Whoops.
Yes. Yeah. I'll tell you about it later.
Sure.
Oh, did I screw this up? It's not opening. I think I need to back up. I think I moved. I think I got too close before it activated. That's weird.
Isn't this supposed to be like a wild wormhole wherein there shouldn't be a gate? You should just blink in and then you're suddenly... Okay.
I might be doing something wrong. Let me back up.
Yeah, this brings back memories from my childhood. I've been playing some the older games before, like Dark Star 1, Freelancer. I'm sure you remember Freelancer.
Let's see, I'm gonna come out of that system and go back in. I think something messed up.
maybe you missed the hitbox. We're gonna think about like a dev. Entry requirements not met.
Tuning completed. Activate jump point.
Be it.
Unless I'm pressing the wrong button. I've only done this once before. This just came out today.
What if they shut down the solar system and no one can use it?
I don't know. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's
Okay,
opening.
just took a minute.
There it is.
Alright, so I fly into this wormhole now.
Whoosh.
Oh, and there's another player right in front of me in the wormhole.
Then you smash into him. Yeah, I miss piloting, if I'm gonna be honest. I haven't flown a ship for quite a while. And that's supposed to be my main thing.
No,
Mm-hmm.
this isn't like just a ride. I'm actually flying here. I have to, if I hit the borders of the wormhole, I can take a little damage. Here, watch, I'll hit the border. Start seeing my shield, like, you know.
Yeah, nice.
But you have to actually navigate through here.
I like it. Is the roll in Q&E or arrow keys?
I'm using dual sticks. I'm using joysticks.
Oh, you're in sticks. Nice.
Yeah, I have dual VKB gladiators.
I haven't flown stick ever since I was a teenager. That's the last time I used joystick.
Yeah, I'm using two sticks.
Yeah, No, it's fine. Just watch on.
Alright. I'm just gonna make a photo card.
Alright. Here we are.
And then this is the new system, Pyro.
Why is it red?
This is the new system.
The new exploded system. Everything's a wreck.
Well, it's pretty big. This is let's see, the map.
Oh my god, the arms. That's funny. That's new for me. I've never seen that arm thing before.
So
Yeah.
let's say I want to go to one of those planets. You know, I'll come, see this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a close one. They're not even that close. This is Monex is the name of the pellet. But
Mm-hmm.
check that one out. So I'm
I see.
And then I've got my quantum drive on, so it should be popping up. Yep. So I can follow this guy over here. And let's see here. Calibrate and then quantum jump to it.
You blink. That's kind of dangerous. I mean, won't you hit like a...
So I'm
Oh, okay.
quantum, but I still exist in the game. You know, like you could, like other players are just flying past you when you're in quantum. You know, they're there.
Yeah.
You're not like not in the game. We're actually moving. I can still move about my ship and everything.
Basically cruising speed.
Me too, iPad.
You know, while
Sure.
they're doing that, I can hop in a turret or do whatever in the ship while we're traveling.
Yeah. I really want this crap to be over. I mean, finished.
When I went in there, because I'm not wearing a helmet. That one's got no environment up in there. The turrets. Remote turrets do, but you have to wear, when you get into a turret, you have to wear your helmet.
So there's no atmosphere in the turret. That's weird.
No, it's yeah, it is weird. Because it looks like it's encapsulated, but I guess it's not. No, I'm completely.
I mean, it's a giant gaping hole on top of your cockpit, though. I mean, it's.
You know, you can see my character sitting there in his, you know, just like Alice.
Yeah.
Around naked, right?
Yeah. I'm hoping for another Space Engineers kind of game where you design your own ship from parts, but kind of more on the standard of a Star Citizen. Because the engine is always the struggle there. I like designing my own ships.
That star that you see there, the sun, you know, the sun, it's called, well, the star's name is Pyro, the star.
Mm-hmm.
The other star, and the other system's name is Stan. But it's a physical, it's actually there, you know, like it's not just something off in the background. Like, you can pass right by, you know.
Yeah, I remember, like in Elite Dangerous, you can slingshot across the gravity well and speed up the ship. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna weird out people, where you're controlling the game like you're in a VR.
Right now, I don't have any control over the ship unless I drop out of quantum. You know, but I can drop out of quantum at any point, and then I'm just right there, you know, wherever it is.
Yeah, it takes a while, huh?
Yeah, well, Pyro's big. You know, yeah, it takes a few minutes to get anywhere.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I like big. Question is though, are all these planets populated by actual environments? Can you land on one of the planets?
Yeah, these aren't all planets, and there are
derelicts.
They're starting to like wildlife on the planet and everything, and
yeah.
like, they're more populated than they were. Because when I first started, there was like everything was like copy and paste, almost like the only thing on the planets really were like cities and bunkers, and all the bunkers were basically the same thing.
Yeah.
But now we have a lot more like little outposts and things, and there's a lot of mining stations and little security areas, and a lot of like outposts that like you take a mission, you may have to go there and eliminate all the enemies, all the bad guys at an outpost, or you know what I mean?
Yep. I kind of missed the time when I was like playing another game, Empyrean. We just pick a planet and I got my own. Oof, what happened there? Oh, pick a planet, then we set up our base there.
They are going to be adding base building.
Nice.
You know, your organization can have its own base. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be a lot of that, and yeah, you can see I'm kind of going past the star there.
Yeah. Well, they better hurry because my beard's getting whiter.
Yeah. They're getting better about wiping. This patch is so huge that it did include a complete wipe. The only things that don't wipe are things that you purchase with real money. You know, those never wipe. Yeah, the in-game stuff, you know, it does wipe from time to time. The last wipe was about 2 years ago. So there is, you know, they have recently, oh, yeah, see now we're at a
Smash. It's a weird ass way to stop the ship. Could have gone like, yeah.
My quantum drive's cooling down because,
Can you land there?
on the planet, absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
You can go down. Yeah, I can go down to the planet. Let's see.
Yeah. Sure. I remember back in Empyrean. Yeah, the joke in Empyrean was you need to design the ship. You never played Empyrean?
No,
You never played?
I've never been on this planet before.
Oh, on the planet. Okay, sure. Go for it.
I've never been.
Yeah.
Because this is new. It just came out. Alright, so I'm going down to the
Alright.
planet now.
Gotcha. Yeah, what I was about to say was when I was designing my own ship in Empyrean, I did not account gravity, the level of gravity. So my ship, the moment I touched the atmosphere, gravity kicked in.
Yeah.
It sucked my ship in right down to the surface. It couldn't pull up because of gravity. Because I didn't account for extra weight of gravity when you were entering the planet for that game in Empyrean. You have to design the whole ship. Yeah, exactly. Atmosphere. Yeah, an atmosphere.
I just like want to drive to get here, so I got to get there fast. And you can 100% just fly from atmosphere.
Yeah.
You can just free fly from a planet down to somewhere in atmosphere. There's another player there.
Yep.
He's got a heavy fighter called the Scorpius. It's kind of looks like a Star Wars X-wing when it unfolds. It's
I see.
that guy down there. I can see somebody's lit there. I don't know if this place coming up on is hostile or not. I don't know anything about it, but I'm about to find out. Haven't got no warning yet.
Why is there a turret there though? So shield's critical. So aren't you being hit?
This is prosperity control the area. Let's see if they start firing at me. Do a little scan. What's over here? So that's an AA turret. I don't know if this is a breathable atmosphere or not, and I don't have my space suit. So I if I get out of here.
Well, if they're doing the same kind of thing, you could just go up your turret and check out if you can breathe in the turret. That's a cheese way to do it, I think.
I've lost a little bit of health so far. So this place seems friendly.
Okay.
Post. So I'm just putting my landing gear down. But what you would do is
Yeah, I missed that.
set yourself down and
Yep, I remember. No one touches the ship. No one flies the ship except me.
What if I'll fly the ship for you?
We're gonna die.
How dare you? How dare you?
When was the last time you flown an actual ship with no guidance? Full 360 flight model kind of game. Nice. Never.
Never?
Never. Nah.
Never.
We're talking about real physics here. You gotta finesse the thrusters. You overdo it, you smash into a rock, we die.
Nice.
Alright. Good luck.
I can put it on it for you.
let's see. It's hot, but I'm breathing.
Mm-hmm. Well, there we go.
Yeah. I can leave my ship.
Don't mind me, I'm just editing something here.
Okay. Nice.
A breathable atmosphere.
Yeah, it's a pub. It's a pub.
Yeah, this looks kind of like Star Wars.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah. Oh my god. I missed flying ships. It's been a while.
This must be part of some mission or storyline or something that I haven't done anything with. But I don't know if it seems like there's anything I can do here right now. This guy's pushing me. he's the only one that looks armed. I bet I can kill him and take his stuff.
Wait, what? Your foot? Okay.
Let's see.
Oh my god, you actually did it. Yeah, so there's no bounty thing, there's no reaction yet. Yeah. So it's practically an extraction game in space.
We're taking his clothes. If I can. Yeah, this isn't like this equipment's not the normal, like what you would normally wear. Normally you need an undersuit and then you put the armor on top of it. I can't seem to take his stuff, his helmet, so I don't have an undersuit. But I guess I'm not naked anymore, so there's that. Yeah, I don't have anything to store. I need an undersuit.
Can't you drag his body onto the ship and just keep...
I think that would start shooting at me. Yeah, let's maybe leave.
I mean, if it's that super open world, just carry the body, store him in the freezer until you find the undersuit thing.
I like that idea.
Oh,
Open world, right?
That looks... it looks loadable, but it's not. Let's see. I have a feeling that when I get in my ship, all these anti-air turrets are gonna start shooting at me. I have a feeling that's probably what's gonna happen.
I'm surprised they aren't shooting you right now, because the turret's right there on your left. From what I remember when you landed.
Just the ship as an enemy until I'm actually in it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is today, so the mechanics may not be there for this area yet, you know?
Yeah. Takes a while to kickstart, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Straight up. Remember back in Empyrean, to escape that high gravity planet, I made another engine and just... what do you call that again? And just attached it randomly in the back of the ship, just so I can get back up to space.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could quantum up it, but
yeah.
This is what it looks like the spherical planet, you know. I have the cloud simulation turned way down right now because it was really laggy, but I'd probably turn it up now, so it seems to be running much better. I'm curious what it will look like if I turn the cloud simulation up now.
It's probably gonna drop a good chunk.
I just put it
really?
in photo mode. Let's see.
Sharper.
Yeah, so that's on photo mode. That's the highest.
Welcome. Welcome.
Yeah, so I am out of the atmosphere now.
Yep. I missed this crap. I haven't done this in a while. Because there's no game yet that actually does this besides, the Star Citizen one and the No Man's Sky ones. Empyrean is there, but it's too damn jank and too damn old. Space Engineer, same mushroom. No game has been able to do this the right way.
And I think that's what we're working on here on Star Citizen, you know?
Yeah. You gotta work faster. They need the quantum speed, the work. Yeah. Anywho, hate to cut it short, my guy, but I'm way over time now. Anything else before I quantum leap my way to where I'm going?
Oh, I think I'm gonna be going right by that star.
Okay. Okay, Arthur, can you hear me? I need to go, dude.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. Yeah, I got you. I can't stay for long. Alright, man. Thanks for sharing your Star Citizen. It really brought back the dream when my space dreams as a kid. I mean, I'm still looking for the D game. But yeah, we'll see. If we find one, let's play one together again. Nice. Giant ass sphere. Yeah. Where's the solar flares? Yeah.
I don't think those have been rendered in yet.
Yeah, it's practically a light bulb.
Pretty much.
Alright, okie dokes. Gotta fly. Same. Alright, Arthur. See you around. Drop by again soon. Find any game that I'm playing on stream, but there's an empty slot, feel free to hop in. Alright? Alright, see you guys later. Yeah, I'm going.
Alright, you want me to wait here, or I'll just wait you on the other side?
No, I'm literally going.
Alright, take care.
Alright.